Salutations guys, Shadow Speakerman here. As you can see by the title of the video, this video is going to be a little bit different from the ones I've made before. I am making this because Skibidi Toilet episode 77 part 3 has reached a new level of hype that no other episode ever has. The only thing comparable to the hype I felt while watching this masterpiece of content was episode 74, and that episode was hyped up for months. From the animation to the music choice to even the freaking exposition on many Astros such as the Impactor, Obliterator, and the Destructor, these are just a few of the very important things that occurred in this perfect part. However, as for the name of the video, I feel that with the release of episode 77 part 3, Skibidi Toilet reached a new level of quality and hype that Boom has been wanting to accomplish for a long time. You know, there have been many support comments on all of the Skibidi Toilet episodes saying things like, this is just a movie at this point, and this is Netflix series quality. And while it was debatable at the time, the release of this part has not only undoubtedly solidified its place as one of, if not the best animated series on YouTube, thus breaking any sense of calling the series brain rot, but it has also shown that it has the outstanding potential to actually thrive as a movie that you can be hyped to see release in theaters. So overall, in my opinion, I'm personally okay with waiting 3 weeks for a 5-minute part that reaches this quality of content. However, with that being said, please like and subscribe to help my channel and to increase my chances of joining Dom Studios Association. But let's get into the actual video, which is analyzing Skibidi Toilet episode 77 part 3.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Yeah, I know. An analysis video 2 weeks after the part came out. Yeah, I wanted to make one. I haven't done an analysis video since like 3 months! So I want to see how well I can do an analysis video now with the skills I've gained. So let's get into the analysis. This part starts off right where the previous one ended, as we see the POV large cameraman from episode 70 being helped up by the upgraded commander camera woman. However, just like the previous part, intense battling takes place as tons of Astro troops start instantly attacking the new and improved cameramen. In quick response to this attack, the camera woman dodges the Astro Strider's cannon blast like she is some type of Soulsborne protagonist and commands both the cameraman and the G-Squad forth into battle. And let me just say, this has got to be one of the most cinematic shots we have seen in the series so far, because this is just amazing. Also in this shot, we could see a large cameraman using the same type of mounted shield our current POV had in episode 76. So perhaps this is just basic technology for large cameramen now. But anyways, as an interceptor Astro sweeps in and rains fire from above, the commander camera woman quickly dodges and responds by utilizing a new ability we have never seen before. This ability is to control a large orbital laser cannon that is reminiscent of the camera laser we saw used against G-Man in episode 17. Not only does this fire large powerful cannon blasts, but it also has homing capabilities as well, as we see it track this interceptor who gets completely caught off guard. However, that interceptor is not so lucky because the Michael Jackson Skibidi Toilet quickly and eagerly goes to kill that Astro as we hear it scream in the background. Which is quite funny to me, as I just imagined the Flight Reacts meme when I saw this for the first time. But anyways, the Alliance gets a few moments of rest after they wiped out that squad of Astros as Fred gives Commander Camera Woman a thumbs up. But before they can drop their guards, an Astro Obliterator shows up as if the Astros realized they would need to send stronger troops. And oh my goodness, the Obliterators are way more massive than we originally thought from seeing them in episode 74. This Titan-sized Obliterator laughs as he sees the ants before him and shoots one blast from his cannon, which completely sends the POV large cameraman flying as his camera glitches out. The POV finally stops glitching and we see the Commander Camera Woman stand up and put out the fire that is burning her butt, as many destroyed Alliance vehicles narrowly miss her. Then we get a scene reminiscent of Plunger in episode 50 as we see the Commander Camera Woman get ready to fight the Astro Obliterator completely by herself. And to match the insane aura of this scene, a cool soundtrack from Dying Light called Horizon starts playing, which heavily complements the aura of this scene. However, before Commander Camera Woman can get herself killed, the upgraded TV Woman flies in and teleports her away from the battlefield. There are 2 important things to note here. First, we see the Commander Camera Woman's protective lens fall off as the TV Woman teleports her away, so that is important to keep in mind just in case it becomes relevant in the future. And second, this scene is not freaking sus, okay? How else was TV Woman supposed to teleport her besides pinning her down? So stop with the annoying shipping, you winger-dingers. Anyways, as the TV Woman teleports away, we see someone else teleport in front of the cameraman and G-Squad members. At first, his silhouette was pretty hard to recognize, but when he is fully within view, we can see that it is none other than the large TV men with new Astro weaponry that is very similar to the Astro Detainer's claws. The large TV man, upon teleporting into the battlefield, tells the G-Squad that they are too weakened to leave the battle. But the large TV man is quickly interrupted as the obliterator shoots large laser fire at the large TV man. However, those attacks are invalidated as the large TV man quickly absorbs them with his detainer claws and sends them right back at the Astro. The attacks do nothing to the obliterator as he opts to ramming the entire battlefield, which the POV narrowly slips under. The obliterator Astro continues to fire lasers at the G-Squad before he is interrupted by a large purple laser blast that knocks off one of his cannons and a teleportation sword smack, which the obliterator barely avoids. That is when we hear the Titan TV man say, "Someone is dying and it is not me." That's right, we get the return of one of the most powerful characters in the entire show, and boy is it hype as frick. Titan TV man stands there with his aura-filled presence as we can notice that he has been fully repaired and even upgraded, as we will see in a moment. The obliterator shoots at the Titan TV man and he casually swipes the lasers away with his sword. Then the TV Titan responds by shooting a purple laser out of his core, which knocks another one of the Astro's cannons off. Upon realizing that his ranged abilities are now lacking, the obliterator again goes for a ramming attack against the TV Titan, which he does as he shoots the TV Titan and bites off one of his TV extensions, as we can see it fall here. I bet Titan TV man was getting PTSD from G-Man when the Astro obliterator started biting him like that. But before the obliterator can deal any further damage, the TV Titan stabs his main laser generator and tries to red screen the obliterator. But it turns out that the obliterator has an automatic visor just like the assailant did in episode 74. So it could probably be assumed that this is a standard ability for all powerful Astro units. Then the obliterator tries to protect himself by holding up in his toilet, but his defenses prove to be too weak as the Titan TV man easily stabs his armor off with his shoulder blades and decapitates the obliterator. However, before the Titan TV man can recover at all, his left shoulder TV is blown off by a powerful blast from an impactor Astro. The impactor tries shooting again before he is interrupted by the egg toilet, a clear reference to Steak, who helped publish this episode. However, the egg toilet is quickly shot down by the impactor as the Titan TV man hits the impactor with his teleportation smack. The impactor quickly leaps onto the Titan as he directs a powerful blast directly into the TV Titan's head, which shatters his main screen. A strange detail which I noticed is that when the TV Titan kills the impactor by stabbing him in his cannon and incinerating him with his core, we can notice that his main screen looks like it slightly heals here. I'm not sure if this is just a perspective thing, but maybe this is a new ability of the TV race that was slightly hinted at here. Titan TV man turns to the remaining cameraman and says that your Titan wouldn't want you to die for no reason, and to leave while you still can. Although Titan cameraman was mentioned in this phrase, it unfortunately didn't really give any news on whether he's alive or not, so womp womp. Anyways, for the third freaking time, Titan TV man is interrupted by an Astro unit. However, this time, it is the first striped Astro we have seen in this episode, so that is cool. So the one striped Destructor pulls up and instantly starts firing at the Titan TV man as he spins around him. Titan TV man defends himself with his new upgrade, which is a helpful shield that he uses to only partially block the Astro's attacks. Another cool thing that we see Titan TV man do is utilize his spinning technique that he previously used against G-Man in the secret scene of season 24. This technique shows that Titan TV man's upper body can completely turn freely from his lower body, as we see his upper body do a full 360 in both of these scenes. And even though this technique is really cool, it unfortunately does little to no damage to this heavy-duty Astro, as he effortlessly dodges blasts from the Titan TV man's core. And then the Destructor utilizes a new form that we have actually seen before in the series, which I will tell you in a moment. This form essentially condenses the Astro and makes it more small and sturdy, which the Astro Destructor unit perfectly utilizes as he essentially turns himself into a battle ram that knocks the TV Titan to the ground. But as I said before, we have actually seen this method used by another Astro in episode 76. What I'm talking about is here, where we can see the Astro Duchess begin to warp. Her base actually transforms into a smaller shape before she warps away. But anyway, upon being knocked to the ground, the TV Titan is pretty much cornered as the Destructor is cooking him with both of his lasers. But the Astro is fortunately stopped by a blue laser which is shot by presumably Fred. I'm not sure since the turret he is shooting is so far away, but I'm pretty sure it is Fred. Anyways, the Astro quickly destroys the vehicle by shooting it with his lasers, but thanks to Fred, this gives Titan TV man all the time he needed to recover and absolutely destroy the Astro Destructor as he hits him repeatedly and shows off his incredible grip strength by crushing the Astro's head into nothing but blood. While this is happening, Titan TV man is stating one of the coolest lines in the series as he says to the Astro that you can't kill the dead and that I will show you what the other side looks like. This is an interesting statement as this could potentially prove that all Alliance members are actually humans that have died and had their consciousness transferred over to the robotic bodies. But as I was saying, after the TV Titan finishes killing the Astro, we see the large TV man teleport to where Fred was and tell him that he did a good job. And something that I noticed is that Fred may have actually died here, because we can see a blue light fading out as the large TV man talks to him, so RIP Fred, I guess. We then pan over to the other two TV members who teleported, which are the TV woman and the significantly less aura-full Shadow TV man. I think all of his aura was stolen by Titan TV man, Commander Camerawoman, and someone else that will appear soon, so that is why he looks so different here in my opinion. Something funny to notice is that when the Shadow TV man says that everyone is teleported back to base, the POV is just standing there. Like, I know we still need a POV, but does this large cameraman that we are seeing from just not count? It's pretty weird, to be honest. But before the TV men could teleport away, we hear more Astro warping sounds as we see 3 obliterator Astros show up. And as if that wasn't enough to already cook Titan TV man, the TV Titan calls the troops pathetic trash and to bring someone more worthy. And oh my goodness, did he get what he asked for, because we hear another Astro warp off screen. And in debatably the most aura-filled shot in this episode, we see the Juggernaut Astro slowly levitate into view before facing the TV Titan and say that he is not escaping this time. And that is when the POV looks back at the blank cracked screen of the TV Titan, and that is when the part 3 of episode 77 ends. A couple things I'd like to point out before I move to the outro of this video is number 1, the Astro Juggernaut saying escape again. The Astro Juggernaut and TV Titan have never been in a battle, so unless he's just talking about the TV Titan escaping in episode 74, that doesn't really make any sense. But even then, that statement doesn't make any sense because the Juggernaut was not present during the Astro invasion of episode 74. So hopefully we will, find out what he means by that soon. And the other thing I'd like to mention is how absolutely aura-filled the appearance of the Juggernaut was. Like, dang, the way the music kicked in as soon as the TV Titan asked for a better opponent, as if it was responding to him and saying that he would regret saying that, was perfect. The music, by the way, was a song from Silent Hill 2. The OST's name is Betrayal. Another thing that just boosted the aura of the Juggernaut in this scene is the fact that he didn't even warp into view like the other common Astros did. He purposely warped out of view so he could slowly pull up, which is just absolutely wild. But anyway, with that being said, this is the end of my analysis. I hope you enjoyed the world's most delayed analysis video. As I said at the beginning of this video, it has been a long time since I have done an analysis video, so I really want to know what you guys think about the quality of this video in the comments, because I will probably be posting a very important poll on my YouTube community tab soon that will decide my channel's current direction. And I want to have recent videos of all the topics that will be featured in this poll, so please let me know in the comments. Anyways, if you did enjoy, please make sure to like and subscribe as it greatly helps me and my channel. And with that being said, this has been Shadow Speakerman. Peace.